ride the Fool Us train. Next stop is this magician.
Hi, I'm Ben Zabin. I would say my shows are more personal than anything else. I like to base my act around real events that happened in my life. I don't do any fancy illusions or crazy props. It's just me, and what you see is what you get. I've been lucky to travel the world performing at Navy bases. I love performing internationally because it's a real thrill to use magic as a way to connect with people. In addition to magic, I've tried my hand at a bunch of other ventures. I published a book, I launched a coffee company, I dabbled in botany. I currently live in Portland, Oregon, where I produce and tour with the show Smokus Pocus. The trick that I'm gonna do tonight is just the tip of the iceberg of what my full show is like. Penn and Teller, I don't know if I'll fool you, but I hope you'll be impressed by what you see.
Joined by 6 randomly selected dudes, here's Portland's own Ben Zabin.
Penn, Teller, what I'm about to tell you guys is not merely part of a magic trick, but it's a cautionary tale about life in the digital age. About a year and a half ago, I got a text from an unknown number, and this text was a picture of a dude wearing nothing but his birthday suit. I get a second text with another picture of the dude in his birthday suit, and then a third picture. Now, at this point, I'm starting to panic because the dude in those pictures was me. I was birthday suit dude. I'm looking at these pictures of myself, and yes, you could see my face and privates in the same shot. This unknown texter then sends me the name and number of everybody in my contacts list and then tells me to wire transfer them $500 or else they would send the pictures to everybody I know. So I'm panicking. I call the police station and I tell them that I'm being blackmailed. The officer tells me that it's probably just some hacker overseas that they can't do anything about, but that I should not send any money or else they would just come back asking for more. So I said, okay, what should I do? And the officer said, cross your fingers and hope for the best. And I did. You know what? The pictures never got sent and all ended well. And why am I telling you this? Well, first, to remind all the viewers at home that digital media, not always secure, especially photos. And second, as a magician, I try to use everything in my life as possible inspiration for a trick. And that's what brought me here today. We have 6 dudes on stage. I've never met any of them. They have no idea what's about to happen. Guys, thanks for being here. That whole experience with the hacker taught me that it's not the best idea to keep digital photos of privates, which is why tonight we're gonna do things the old-fashioned way with hard copies. Guys, I have 6 folders here. Each of these folders has a picture of privates. Now, 5 of these folders have the same picture, and that is a picture of a private in the military, like an army private dressed in a camouflage uniform. But one of these folders has a picture of my privates. Guys, I have a folder for each of you. Hold them out in front of you and do not open up these folders, not even to peek. That's for you, that's for you, and that's for you. Allison, will you help me out with this?
Do I have to?
I don't see anybody else up here.
I will.
I want to leave what we're about to do totally up to fate.
Oh, boy.
I brought these 6 cards. Each of these cards have a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Each of the guys have a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Allison, I want you to take these cards, hold them upside down, and mix them up in your hands. Whenever you're satisfied that they're completely mixed up, flip over the top card and tell us that number.
1.
Number 1. Number 1, I want you to clasp the folder up against your chest and take a step back. Hide the folder from the world. If this worked, Allison, the number that you chose, number 1, that should be the folder that has the picture of my privates. Which means that the other folders should have pictures of the army privates. Now we get to see how we did. Number 2, open up your folder and show us your privates. Yes, an Army private. We're off to, yeah, me too. We're off to a good start. Number 3, open your folder, show us your privates. Yes, another Army private. This is going well so far. Number 4, open your folder. Yes, so far we are on a roll. This is good. Number 5, open your folder. Yes. Okay, we got one left. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm glad it's not a picture of me.
I hope it's not going to be a picture of me. Let's see. Number 6, open your folder. Yes, guys, we did it. Allison, excellent choice. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all being here. You guys can head on off, except for you, number 1. Number 1. Thank you for keeping that folder safe.
You're welcome.
You're actually the only one that does not get to keep the folder. See, some of the skeptics watching this might be wondering, what if they all had pictures of military privates? You can head off stage too, because I need the biggest skeptic in the room to prove that this folder really is what I say it is. Mr. Gillette, would you please join me?
Eagerly.
Eagerly. I love this.
Running.
Should we do a dinner date first? Or?
No, I want just to go right to it.
Who's this a picture of, Penn?
It looks like a picture of you.
What am I wearing?
Nothing. Butt ass naked.
What's that?
It's your little Houdini.
It's my little Houdini? It's all there?
It's all there.
Then before you go back to your seat, do we get that dinner date or?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Allison, do you want to join?
No.
No? Just us, Penn.
Ben Zabin, everyone. Pretty brave. You were worried about your contacts seeing that photo, but instead you risked the whole audience world.
Why not?
Tell me about some of your greatest adventures.
My greatest adventures. Magic-wise, I've almost made a tiger appear, but almost messed up the trick, and a bunch of people in the audience didn't know how close they would be to having an unexpected guest in the audience.
Oh, boy.
Not here in Vegas. I was chased out of a casino in Atlantic City. Ran an underground poker ring for a while. It's been a wild ride.
Did you go to college or did you go straight into professional magic?
I went to college for 1 year. I was doing so many magic shows on the side that the school kind of gave me the ultimatum to either lose all of my credits or quit magic. And I chose to pursue magic, and I said goodbye to school, and it's remained fun, and that's what counts.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, let's see if Penn knows how to work your magic.
Okay.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Penn.
I feel we're very well acquainted now.
I hope we are.
One of my favorite things I've seen on Fool Us was just tonight, right up there. I really liked it. And you're right, it is dangerous to have naked pictures of yourself up on the web. And you've taken something that's usually a little trick and making it big, which you can do whatever joke you want with that. And what's also interesting about this is all the words we have for the private part. You use private, you use birthday suit, I use little Houdini. And where I'm from, in Western Massachusetts, it was called the Limber Himber Timber. It was just really good comedy, really good magic, and a trick that I think fooled everybody on stage. But I think we've given you enough hints that you did not fool us. And if we didn't give you enough hints, we'll talk about it over dinner. But I don't think you fooled us.
Allison.
So you didn't fool them, but you got a date?
Didn't fool them. And I know that you didn't get to see it, but whether or not I fooled them, Allison, I want you to have them. Thank you for having me.
Enjoying this episode so far? Just wait until you see our next act when Fool Us returns. Stick around.